Okay guys, here we go. This is going to be the shortest, dumbest, most stupidest video I've ever put out in my life, and this is how simple it is. If you are in a contract, I don't care if you're a citizen and you're cited as being on a slave on their ship, you have no rights. You only have services, benefits, and privileges, okay? You have no rights. Your rights come from the Creator, your rights come from Mother Earth, where God and ground love you. So it's that simple. So if you're in a contract with these people, well, you're in the laws of a contract. It's like getting married. If you said, well, I'm going to marry my wife tomorrow, okay? Well, you've signed a contract that, well, you better not be running around and whoring around on this woman because you're in a contract. So therefore, she's entitled to take half of what you own, if not all of you own, all of that you own, because you said you're in a contract. It's that simple. So if you don't want to be in a contract, don't be in a contract. Your rights come from the Creator, okay? It's just that simple. All these people are running around and they're going, well, I have the right to travel. Well, no, you don't have the right to travel if you're a citizen. You're cited as being a slave on the ship. It's just that simple. So your rights come from God, okay? The Creator, whatever you conceive this Creator to be. So stop running around going, I have rights, when you're in a marriage contract and then you and your wife are getting into a tiff, you're splitting up, she's taking half of what you own because you signed a contract. That's the laws of contract. So basically, it's that simple. If you're in a contract, you better honor it. If you don't want to be in a contract, then you have rights. So contracts equal no rights. You have no rights. The same way the government certifies when you apply for a license, driver's license, voter registration, they certify everything. You must certify all your claims back, have them authenticated, apostilled at the Governor General's office saying, listen, I have no contracts with you guys whatsoever. I don't even carry a bank card at all. It's that simple. So basically, in a nutshell, it's this simple. If you have a signed contract with anybody, you have no rights. If you have no signed contracts with people, you have all the rights in the world. But you must claim that you have no signed contracts. See my Leaving Canada video. It's just that simple, guys. Canada said I had signed up for a contract with the government of Canada. They said, you have a contract, you better honor it. It's that simple. So stop running around, crossing the bar, arguing that you don't have contracts with these people if you have contracts with them. If you're in a contractual agreement with your wife, honor it. Don't be running around like a scumbag and a hose bag and a hose beast and all that stuff, screwing around on her and then going to court going, well, you got rights. No, because this is a marriage license. You can have no rights. It states so that you have no rights. It's a marriage license. So simple. If this is a contract with the government or your wife, you better honor it. If you don't like it, well, get out of the contract, write them a letter, have it all certified, have it authenticated / apostilled at the Governor General's office saying the contract is done, and then you have rights. Otherwise, you have no rights. Okay, people? So it's just that simple. And I don't want to hear, oh, well, the government didn't tell me, and there's fraud, and there's deceit, and this and that. No, there's not an ounce of fraud and deceit. They have 1,000,001 videos online telling you what the Police Services Act states, that you better not be doing 60 in a 50 zone. You better not be driving under the distracted driving law, picking your nose, okay? I don't want to hear it. If you have a contract with these people, honor it. Stop going to court like a bunch of idiots and fighting the fact that you've signed a contract, okay? It's just that simple. So if you have a contract, you have no rights, okay? You're going to lose there all the time, okay? So I don't want to hear about it. If you have no contracts, you win. If you're in a contract, you lose. It's just that simple, okay, people? So till then, keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice. I'm tired of all these people writing me up going, oh, well, I have the right to travel. Are you Canadian? Yeah, okay. Well, sorry, bud. You don't have a right to travel. Your right to travel comes from the Creator up above, and so it is above, so it is below. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It's that simple. My contracts are with the Creator. I have no contracts with men whatsoever, and hence I have rights. You start having contracts with the government, you have no rights, okay? Hence, if you have a marriage license and you're whoring around cheating on your wife and she leaves you, well, duh, what else were you expecting? You're in a contract. So you get rid of this, make a paper airplane, send it back to the government, have it authenticated and apostilled, and say all contracts are null and void, A, B, an issue, whatever, and be done with it, okay, people? So it's just that simple. And something else I want to say, I've had a couple of people Basically, they're running around going, oh, well, I have rights when they're slaves on the ship. And then to top it off, they're calling the Governor General's office, and they're going, oh, well, you know, I'm filing a complaint. Well, why are you filing a complaint with the very people that you say or claim that you're out to get away from and get rid of? So, till then, people, okay, paperwork equals contracts. You better go to court. You better honor them. Otherwise, you're going to lose, okay? 9 times out of 10 or 10 out of 10, you're going to lose because they have a contract. No contract, win. Contracts, bad. No contracts, win. It's that simple, okay? Have it authenticated, apostilled. There's a certified copy. Go to the Governor General's office, whatever. I don't care. But anyhow, people, till then, keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice. And I'm not interested in helping people who are calling the Governor General's office to complain and stuff and claiming that I'm acting as a witness when they're uttering threats to these people. Like, the only retribution they're going to find is after they're done sucking on Satan's unit, or they're going to burn down somebody's house. So if you're one of these people and you're expecting me to help you, I am not going to help you. You people have gotten yourselves into this mess. I suggest you get yourselves out of this mess. It's that simple. I'm not interested in hanging around with a bunch of terrorists who are running around involved in contracts going, well, I'm not involved in a contract, and well, the only retribution you're going to find is after you're done sucking on Satan's unit. I don't want to hear it. I'm out to avoid these people like the plague. I have nothing but respect for these police officers. They have to deal with millions of shitheads on the road every day, but I'm not interested in hanging out with you know, terrorists who are making all these claims going, well, I'm in a contract, but I have no contract. Duh, you have a contract. So anyhow, folks, it's that simple. Much peace, love, respect out to all, always. Cheers. Keep your heads up, your sticks out of the ice. Get rid of your contracts. Otherwise, if you have contracts, well, you have a contractual agreement to slavery. And that's why your ex-wife can take your house now, is because you got married, and this is a marriage certificate. It's just that simple, okay? So I don't want to hear it, okay? No paperwork, none of this. All the rights in the world. You got this, you're slaves. So till then, keep your heads up, your sticks in the ice. Bye. Cheers.